How does that Florida orange change all the landscape for the candidates? John Roberts is tracking that down. He's live in Las Vegas now. Hey, John, good morning.
Hey, good morning to you, Bill. Yeah, it's the first in the West competition here in the Republican nomination. The caucus is coming up on Saturday. This is a state that Mitt Romney won, and won big back in 2008 with 51% of the vote. But guess who came second? John McCain? No. Ron Paul came second, and it's expected that Ron Paul is going to do even better this time around than he did 4 years ago. So really, this is turning into a two-man race here in the Silver State between Mitt Romney and Ron Paul. What are the big issues at stake here? Well, there are four of them: jobs, 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 and the housing crisis. This is a state that was one of the fastest growing in the nation. Now people can't get out of here fast enough because they just cannot find work. David Gibbs is the Clark County GOP chairman. Here's what he told me about the issues.
It's the 14% unemployment rate here. It's the home values. It's the foreclosures. It's the lack of progress on jobs nationwide. It's the lack of progress of getting the spending under control. It's the increase in regulation that keeps stifling businesses.
Yeah, well, you know, the unemployment rate has gotten marginally better here in Nevada. It's now down to 12.6% in the month of December. But, you know, this was a town here in Las Vegas that was really built on construction. And construction here, Bill, has virtually dried up. All those big casinos, all those big developments that were going in, no work being done on them.
Well, how would you describe the profile for the politics of Nevada today then, John?
You know, Bill, there really are three distinct groups that operate here in Nevada when it comes to the electorate that you've got to reach out to. Those are establishment conservatives. They're libertarian-minded people. You know, this is the West, after all, very independent-minded, small government, do it for yourself, take care of your family, and look after God as well. And then there are the Tea Party folks, the ones who propelled Sharon Engel's run for the Senate back in 2010. They're very strong here and expected to go very strong for Ron Paul. In addition, there are some subgroups, a large Hispanic population here, and then there is a substantial population of Mormons. Dave DeMora of the University of Las Vegas told me about them.
Mormons are about 11% of the population, but in a Republican primary, they may be up to a quarter of the voters here. And what is very important to remember here is they have very, very high turnout rates.
Yeah, turnout rates of 70 to 75%, which DeMora says is pretty much unheard of in any primary contest. Romney captured the bulk of them in 2008, but Ron Paul really making a play for them this year, Bill.
From the Silver State, John Roberts this morning in Vegas. Thank you, John. Talk to you soon.
But low turnout caucuses are volatile, and there could be some surprises here. You saw last night Ron Paul speaking before a turbocharged crowd in Henderson, Nevada. He didn't look like he'd just gotten 7% of the vote in Florida and was getting ready to strike his tent. He was revved up and ready to go, and we're likely to see some surprises in these caucuses.